Hey friends, let's take a walk. So I'm sure some of you are probably wondering, Ronald, why are you trying so hard to be an independent novelist? Why not go the normal route, get an agent, get a publisher, and just go that way because it's a lot easier? Well, there's a few reasons for that. One is that I actually don't think it's easier. I don't. If you go that route, you have to submit and submit and submit and submit and put all this work into getting a publisher to believe in you anyway. And from what I hear, that can be pretty difficult. You have to face a lot of criticism. You have to face a lot of failure. And to me, it just seems that it would make more sense to go take that effort and put it toward the public and getting just people, readers, to believe in you. Because you're going to have to do that anyway. Even if you get a publisher, publishers still expect you and need you to go and hit social media, go to book signings, do all kinds of stuff like that. So you're going to have to do it either way. So why even put that extra step in there? Most authors who get published with publishers aren't successful anyway, right? So it's not like getting a publisher will mean success. It doesn't mean that at all. And see, here's the thing. I and my wife, we built a marketing agency. It wasn't specifically for writers, but and my wife is still running it now. She's kind of taking it over. It hasn't been specifically for writers. It's been for people who have digital products, who have online courses, who have like a SaaS, or who do coaching programs and things like that. And of course, it's a little different from what I want to do now, but we've learned a lot there, and a lot of the things that we learned are applicable, and I intend to apply them in what I'm doing now. So it's not like I don't really know anything about marketing. I am going to have to learn a lot because this is different from what I've done in the past. I haven't really done organic in the past. Most of our marketing has been based on ads and also using existing email lists and things like that. When it comes to going and building a following, building a new organic following, yeah, that is something that's new to me and I'm learning as I go. But the other aspects that are going to come later, once I have a more solid organic following and I'm ready to start actually investing money, I know that part. Building funnels, running ads, all that kind of stuff, that's what we do. So, in short, I'm going the independent route because, first, I don't think that the publishers really bring very much to the table, especially for me. And second, I know what to do as far as marketing, at least after I get beyond these first steps, which I'm learning in these first steps. I'm learning a lot about organic marketing and everything, and I'm having fun. Now, I have to say one thing that really pushed me in this direction was I read an article years ago, because I've wanted to be a novelist for a long time. I read an article years ago by a science fiction writer, and I'm trying to remember her name. Oh, I forgot her name, but the title, the article was titled something like, yes, he beats me, but he's my agent. Okay. And what she talked about was how, first, the publishing industry has always been kind of predatory toward writers, toward authors. But that has become even more true in recent years because of independent publishing. Because publishers know that authors, like, if they get an author who's a nobody and they build that author up, after a little while, that author doesn't really need them anymore and can easily just cut and run and start doing independent publishing because that person has already built up a following through them, So they don't want to invest in authors and build them up and then have that author run away. And so they've always been predatory toward authors, but they've become even more so in recent years because of that. But that's not just true for the publishers, right? That's true for agents as well, and that's something that she talked about in that article that she wrote. how agents who were supposed to be on the author's side, who are supposed to represent the author and the author's interests, agents have become increasingly predatory toward authors. Because similarly, they don't want to invest in someone, build that person up, and then have that person cut and run and just start doing independent publishing without them, right? And so there's this predatory relationship where the author is kind of seen as the enemy and is made to sign contracts where they sign away a lot of their rights, like indefinitely. And I didn't want to get involved in any of that. I said, you know what, I know a lot about marketing. I'll just, I still have some things to learn, but I'll learn them, and I'll just do this from the ground up. And I don't need to worry about publishers and agents and everything. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it. Also, it's fun. I think this is fun. I want to prove that it can be done. So yeah, any thoughts you have, any questions you have, go ahead and write them below. And make sure to subscribe. Talk to you all in the next video.